Well, hey, babe, it's Jamie. That's me here. Welcome back to my channel, honey. Listen, let's go ahead and get into us a quick chat. Let's talk about some things. Let's talk about some love and some lockup, child. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. First up on the quick chat, honey, let's go ahead and talk about this young man right here, child. I'm so tired of hearing and seeing about this young man. Girl, every time I see his face, I be like, can we find out what happened to Jelani Day? But can we find out what happened to Jelani Day? Somebody, please, please help. Please, please, okay? So this guy here is Brian Laundrie, okay? Let me tell y'all a little bit about Brian Laundrie, okay? He was dating this young lady by the name of Gabby Petito. I believe that was her name. I believe she was 22. He's 23, okay? They were a couple that did a lot of traveling together, okay? So they would go out to these different national parks and just, pretty much travel the United States and live and all that other great stuff, right? Well, he decided to, I believe, return home after they went on like this trip or whatever. They did some traveling and stuff, and I guess Miss Gabby was living with he and his parents. Well, when he returned home from the trip that he was on, child, come to find out, Miss Gabby did not return, and people was wondering where Miss Gabby was. And shortly after that, after doing some research and things, they ended up finding Miss Gabby. Unfortunately, she had passed away, and I believe it was due to strangulation. And now Brian has become the primary suspect. Now, after he had returned home, mysteriously, when the family reported her missing, like 10 days later, because they haven't heard from her, girl, he missing too. So they can't even question him. And the fact that he's gone it's a dead giveaway. It's a dead giveaway as to why we believe that you're the primary suspect, sir. You're nowhere to be found, right? Well, child, it looks like, according to CNN, let me go ahead and go over here to CNN because they have been looking for this boy for over a month. Okay, they have been trying to find Brian in over a month because, like I said, he's the primary suspect in the Gabby Petito case. Okay, and what CNN is reporting is that a suspected human remains and items belonging to Brian Laundrie found in Florida Park. Okay, they may have possibly found a body. They definitely found some things that belong to him, which makes me believe that it could be like his identification and stuff like that. Girl, this is giving me movie activity. It's making me think of a whole movie because if you ask me, I'm not gonna lie, girl, I feel like this ain't even his body in the water. That ain't even him. All right. And whatever this body is, the fact that they need to get identification and stuff makes me wonder how long has this body been in this water or whatnot. But we'll go ahead and continue to read on. They're saying what appears to be human remains and items belonging to Brian Laundrie, including a backpack, have been found in the Carlton Reserve in Northport, Florida. Okay. Now, another one of the items found was a notebook belonging to Laundrie. This is something else they found, girl. So they're doing more investigation on this. They'll let us know, I guess, at a later time whether or not this is indeed Brian or if it's not. This gonna be real messy if the DNA and things come back and we find out that, girl, it's not Brian, but we found all of Brian's stuff. Then it's like, where the hell is Brian? Right? Because I'm starting to wonder, because Brian been able to skip out on the plug quite a few times for this whole month or so. So much. Let me speak on skipping out on a plug. Brian was caught by some other individuals, kind of like, I guess I want to say assaulting his girl, Miss Gabby. At least they were having like some arguments and stuff. So the cops pulled up. The cops got video on this young man, and while because they got their cameras and stuff on there, so they're talking to him, and they visibly see scratches and things on him done by her. But Brian tries to play it cool, like, oh no, it's cool, we was just talking and just, trying to act like, like everything's cool, which is what abusers do, right? But the thing that got me was the fact that the police officers told them to just cool out, just chill out for a little bit, just hang tight, sit back. I'm like, girl, if that would have been any of my kinfolk, girl, chill out where? Behind the bars? Because that's what we would have went. We would have went behind bars. We wouldn't have been able to chill out and be able to later go on to hang out at bars. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, no. But anyway, that being an example of how Mr. Brian has been able to skip out here on the plug multiple times. So now they're saying that they may have possibly found him, but girl, like I've been telling y'all, I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe it when I hear it, but then I ain't even gonna believe half of what I hear either. Hear me clearly. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and comments down below. All right. Let me know if y'all feel like this could potentially be Brian, or if you feel like me, girl, this is a whole movie. This is a whole Lifetime movie, unfortunately. Okay. At the expense of Miss Gabby. It's a whole Lifetime movie that it makes me feel like, child, he probably done harmed somebody else and put them down in that water and gave them his identification to buy him time to get the hell out of the United States, girl. But again, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and switch gears, girl. Let's talk about some Miss Hazel E, honey. Let's get into Miss Hazel E. All right. For those of you guys that are not aware, you know, Hazel decided to go over to Turkey. You know, she had her beautiful baby girl. She went overseas to Turkey so that she can get a surgery done. You know, she wanted to get a mommy makeover since she's had her daughter and everything. Girl, a whole mess. And she went over there and ended up facing complications. Now, when she faced these complications, it was due to like a botched boob job or something that she had back in 2015, but they didn't, you know, I don't think she really went into full detail about what was really going on. The doctors over there just told her, like, listen, we're not gonna be able to work on you, honey. Okay, we're gonna have to go ahead and remove your boobs too, because whoever put them in, they did them the wrong way. Okay, I'm just like, girl, y'all sure will leave the U.S. and just rely, just give your life over to people and just, I guess. I mean, I guess you take a risk whether it's a doctor in the United States or outside of the United States. But girl, I'd rather just be here. Okay, and then she did all of this during the time of COVID. Right, so she was in the midst of getting her mommy makeover or whatever. They had to take the boobs out, stop all of that. But guess what? Miss Hazel E may have chilled out, but she not done, because she definitely plans on going right back to get that work done. Y'all go ahead and get into this video from Miss Hazel. Check this out.
Oh, she ain't gonna be nothing like turkey. We not getting turkey. Okay. Nothing wrong, but they really fucked me up in Turkey, so I feel like I have the right to go ahead and have a redo to fix that situation. You feel me? I just want to do it safely, and you know, I know you can't achieve perfection, but shit, baby, I'm gonna try. I'm always gonna try. It's gonna be light. It ain't no titties and nothing like that. So I'm not getting no plastic parts on the inside. We just gonna take out the things that they messed up. So they had to take my boobs. I was supposed to go home to him. I was supposed to go home to America today. But my boobs were leaking, and it was like, it was a lot of.
Y'all heard that quick snippet at the very end of Miss Hazel E. So first of all, she's saying she going back to get some work done. She said it's not going to be the boobs though. And I'm like, girl, I don't know. I don't believe you. Okay. She said that her boobs were leaking. Y'all heard her crying towards the very end. This was really like a snippet from the flashback that took place. I believe it was like back in March or something like that, when she was really emotional crying on the live because, you know, her surgery didn't go well. But she says that she's at a place where she wants to go back to get them to fix some of the things that they messed up. And I just don't know. You know, I mean, it's her body. She can do what she want to do. But she says that she's going to dang sure try to achieve perfect. But I mean, you know, hey, it's her body. I guess she can do what she wants to. If they fix anything, I say they need to fix them hind parts. But, you know, that's just me, girl. That's just what I'm thinking, honey. But, you know, either way, good luck. Y'all go ahead and chime down below and let me know how you feeling about Hazel E putting herself right on back into the lion's den to get whatever was incorrect corrected. Let me know your thoughts, and I'm gonna go ahead and transition, honey. Let me go ahead and get into something else. Okay, let's talk about Flavor Flav. Let's get into him, because child, Flavor Flav, just when you thought things was going well, I guess it wasn't going too well, honey, because according to People magazine, Flavor Flav was arrested for domestic battery in Las Vegas, okay, weeks before marking 1 year of sobriety. All right, they're saying that the rapper allegedly grabbed the woman, poked her face, and threw her to the ground. What the hell going on, Flav? Flavor Flav was arrested earlier this month after a domestic violence dispute. On October 5th, the 62. Boy, you 62 years old and you out here carrying on like this, Mr. William Drayton Jr., sir, Mr. Jr. He was arrested, okay, on a misdemeanor domestic battery charge regarding a dispute the night before. All right, the Public Enemy musician allegedly grabbed the woman, poked his finger in her nose and her face. Girl, what kind of thing? Grabbed her and threw her to the ground. He also grabbed the phone out of her hand. Who was this woman? Was this another woman you was out here fool-la-line with? Now, Billboard reported on Wednesday that the alleged victim was someone the rapper was dating. It was, okay, and they share a child with. Their son split up the fight before his mother launched at Flav, per a police report obtained by the magazine. Okay, officers also reported a cut on the woman's face. So you out here just doing what you want to do, huh? His attorneys, they also provided a statement to people about the incident, writing in alleged dispute. In alleged domestic violence cases, there are often two sides to the story, and we will explain our side in the courtroom and not in the media. Okay, so that's what's going on with Flav. He definitely announced like a few days ago, I believe it was on the 19th, when he has been like sober for over a year. Girl, is that, how true is that? What kind of argument y'all was going into that you gonna put your finger up this lady's nose? Don't you put your finger up my nose. This is my nose. Don't put your finger up here. What is you digging for? Girl, that was some, what kind of fight? I'm trying to envision this, y'all. I really am. I'm sorry. I'm over here like, what kind of argument was y'all having that you was close enough and comfortable enough to be able to get your finger up her nose? Do you know how tight a nose is, a nostril is? Well, some people got bigger nostrils than others, okay? But I'm just like, how do you even get to this point where you just up here, up her nose? Like, usually people flick a person in their head. So did you flick her in her nose? Girl, I'm going too far, honey. Let me just go ahead and move on. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and comments down below, because I'm trying to rationalize just to pick up the nose, okay? Honey, let's get into Miss Yaya Mayweather. We got to talk about Miss Yaya. Yaya Mayweather is not only the daughter of Floyd Mayweather, but she also is the mother to the child of NBA YoungBoy, who's been locked up for quite some time. And it don't matter how much this child try to sit up here and get free. Hello, they like, no, baby, you're going to sit in here until we tell you can go. And you won't be going today or any other time this year. All right. But outside of that, they're saying, so let me flash back a little bit. Let me see if the article has it in here. Yes, it does. So let me tell y'all this real quick, okay? I'm reading from Hot New Hip Hop. So they're saying back in April 2020, shocking news surfaced that Yaya had been arrested for stabbing, look, Miss Jacobs is what I'm gonna say, because this first name girl, LaPatra or whatever it is, that maybe that's what it is, LaPatra. So she ended up stabbing his girl at the time, or someone he was seeing at the time. And this was one of YoungBoy's exes and the mother of one of his kids. So you done stab your child's brother's mama, girl. Anyway, so Mr. Jacobs, the young lady that received the stab, she detailed the severity of her injuries, okay, often taken to social media to speak about her physical rehabilitation. So there was an incident that took place when Miss Yaya pulled over to the house, right? This was back in 2020, whenever it was. So Yaya pulled up to the house thinking she finna see NBA. Caught another girl over there or whatever. So her and the girl had an exchange of words. Miss Yaya pulled out a knife or whatever and stabbed the little girl up, like all up in her arm, like different things. So I think the girl is having like real issues with her arm. Okay, if not, she probably playing it up. I don't know if she ended up suing her to get any coins out of her dad's pockets or not, but we definitely saw the wounds that took place on this young lady. Now, what's happening with this case, because the girl did press charges against Miss Yaya, Miss Yaya is up here facing 20 years in prison over a stabbing with a girl for a man that don't even want you. Girl, what kind of, girl, this boy had all kind of girls on you. You saw how he treated the first girl, what's her name, Jania. You saw how he was doing her out here in these streets. Up here, got this girl sleeping down there in the hotel lobby while he got some other girls up there in his hotel room. What? Girl, and you done ran over there to be a part of this mess? I guess, honey, girl, that's an expensive lesson to learn. I hope your daddy gonna be able to pay for it and keep you up out of jail, girl, because that's 20 years in prison for stabbing a girl over a man that don't even want you. Only for you to go and get pregnant by this man, and now you got his child, and you could potentially be away from your child, all because you stabbed this girl over a man that didn't even want you. Girl, y'all young girls gonna have to learn. And it's sad because it's not even just the young girls, because it's a lot of old ones too, honey. But that's what's going on, okay? You got and that would be so sad for her baby, right? Because you already got the daddy in jail. He's waiting trial. Okay, so he's spending his days there. Meanwhile, you got his mama up here facing a court battle on her own on this other side. And girl, it's a mess. It's a mess. You could potentially be gone from your child, and not only you, but the daddy too. Girl, if y'all don't make better decisions, I don't know what to tell you. Actually, yep, this girl, I'm looking at LaPatra's images. And yeah, baby girl had to wear a brace and everything. She had her arm bandaged up all the way to the elbow. Yes, actually above the elbow. Girl, she suffered some stab wounds for sure. Girl, you're gonna have to deal for that, girl. That is an expensive lesson to learn. As I said, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. I'm gonna switch over to something else, girl. Let's go ahead and get over into Miss Cardi to the B, honey. All right, now y'all know Miss Cardi also had some assault charges being put up against her for an incident that took place a few years ago. Let me see if they have details in this article that I'm reading. I'll just read the headlines and we'll just go through it, okay? So I'm reading from iHeart, and they're saying that Cardi B pleads not guilty to assault charges and faces up to 4 years in jail should she be found guilty, right? So they're going on to say that Cardi is due back in court after turning down a guilty plea on charges of reckless endangerment and assault. Okay, back in 2018, the rapper was allegedly involved in a brawl at a Flushing. Okay, that's a Queens strip club, and is now fighting back in the ongoing case. I believe one of the young ladies that's involved is the baby mama to like 6ix9ine, or the girlfriend to 6ix9ine, or something like that. I think she was one of the girls that was involved with, I guess, being assaulted. They're saying that Cardi also offered a guilty plea for a 3rd-degree assault, but reportedly turned down the offer in exchange for a conditional discharge. With charges like reckless endangerment and assault hanging over her head, the Grammy Award-winning star could face up to 4 years in prison if convicted. On social media, on Twitter, users decided to heckle Cardi regarding her criminal case, and in true fashion, she didn't hold back when it came to defending herself in a response to the followers saying, "You're going to prison." Okay, Cardi responds and says, "Before I go to prison, you're gonna see me breaking more records and making more M's." I said, yes, Cardi, for the clap back. However, you don't want to incriminate yourself in any capacity, girl. Okay, talking about something before I go to prison, girl. Are you just saying that you're guilty even though you entered a not guilty plea? Which one is it? Okay. So I appreciate the read. Yeah, you will definitely be making more M's and breaking more records. Before you go, girl, before you go. But we're hoping that your money is long enough to keep you out. We shall see. Okay, somebody else went on to let her know that her child, they went on to let her know that Offset will not be there to take care of her kids or whatever. She's like, what do you mean? Okay, my man is allowed to be with my kids. What's your point? I be chilling. I don't know why people keep thinking it's sweet to play with my kids or whatever. So I thought that was kind of funny because I felt like she kind of misunderstood what they were saying. They were saying he wasn't going to be there for your kids, even though I do believe that he will be. He's been there for his other ones. But at the same time, it was like, she said, he is allowed to be there for my kids. What are you talking about? And I think she misunderstood that. But girl, I'll say this: I don't know if Offset can be a if he could be what's Remy's husband, Papoose. I don't know if Offset could be a Papoose. Should you have to go away for 4 years, girl? Should you have to go away? I don't know if he's gonna be able to be a Papoose. I don't know. I think he'll be able to be a father for sure. A Papoose, we shall see. Okay, y'all, I don't know how I feel about this girl. We hope Miss Cardi do not have to go to jail and be on lockdown. Some part of me is thinking that I don't think Cardi going to jail. I don't think she going to jail at all. But then on the other side, it's like, girl, she just might, because you know they want to make an example. Okay, I'm sure they'll try to make an example of Miss Cardi. Okay, so we'll just have to see how that's gonna play out. But you know how I like to do. I like to hear y'all thoughts and comments down below, honey. So go ahead and hop down in that comment box and let me know your thoughts about everything that I discussed today on the quick chat. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.